Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you were meant to find it. Alright Aquarius, let's see where the cards want to take us today. Alright Aquarius, if you'd like to join my newsletter and become a love and lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar, and in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read, totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. If you hear that little hum, that's just my fan. Alrighty, Aquarius, the overall energy of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is somebody loving, nurturing, caring, and abundant, and she's all about stability. Giddy up. Alrighty. In your recent past, we have the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Wands. Ten of Swords, something can feel like it is dead, done, and over, or this is allowing things to end that need to end. Four of Cups. Four of Cups can be somebody sad, discontent, feeling like they've missed an opportunity, or somebody sitting in introspection and contemplation. King of Wands. King of Wands, he can be full of pride and ego, or he can be full of confidence and determination. We're going to have to see what the King of Wands is full of today. In your current energies, we have the Empress, the Devil, and the World. The Devil is anything that holds you back. Fears, past pain, addictions, illusions, your job, your family, your friends. Anything that holds you back is considered your devil. The Empress. The Empress is all four queens and the High Priestess rolled into one. The World. The World is a closing out of a cycle. As one cycle ends, another cycle can begin. In your potential final outcome, we have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Wow. Seven of Wands can be somebody standing up for themselves and or a connection. Five of Wands is conflict, either within you or external to you. Ten of Wands is somebody carrying a very heavy burden. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Queen of Pentacles. Now let's start clarifying. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about your energy or the energy of someone connected to you. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Wow. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Yeah. Okay, Ten of Swords is being clarified by Justice and the Page of Cups. When I was shuffling for the Ten of Swords, all I heard was, wow, this is overkill. Like, It's like, it's almost like you wanted something to end, or you wanted to be done with it. Like, I'm just sick of this. I am so over it. I'm done. Either it's, I'm so done with the back and forth. I am just so done with the heartache. I'm just so done putting up with this. It's like, I'm just so done. Like I said, it was overkill. Being done with something, I want to say this is you wanting to put your life into balance and be able to open up your heart again. So it's like I can literally feel it. It's like I'm just so done and over it. Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Talk to me about the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Oh, okay. Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah. Four of Cups is being clarified by Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Cups feels to me like you feel like you've missed out on things because you allowed this to go on for so long, whatever this was, and then you finally were like, I'm just done. So it's almost feeling like I've missed out because I let something continue for so long. But then with this Judgment card, I feel like what you're being illuminated to, it's like here's an awakening that you are this Queen of Pentacles. That you are stable, loving, nurturing, caring, abundant. Things grow. You make things grow around you. It's almost as if this is an awakening to who you are. Like being reminded of who you are. That whatever is truly meant for you will not pass you by. King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here? Talk to me about the King of Wands. Yeah. Why is the King of Wands here? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's getting real. The King of Wands is getting real. Not lying to himself anymore about what makes him happy or what causes stability or what I really want. If this is you getting real about what you want. Maybe you thought whatever this was, if this was a relationship, maybe you thought that this is what you wanted. But then now it's like, no, this is done. Putting things into balance and I'm ready to move forward. Slowly move forward. Realizing that maybe this has held you back. But then knowing, you know what, whatever is really meant for me will not pass me by. And whatever is meant for you possibly couldn't get to you because you weren't in the right energy for it because you were still dealing with this. Now this is you, I'm going to say this is you taking charge, taking control, kind of like an emperor. No more lying to yourself, no more going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is you now seeking your true Ten of Pentacles. In your current energies, we have the Empress, the Devil, and the World. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? Devil is anything that holds you back. Fears, past pain, addictions, illusions, your job, your family, your friends. Why is the Devil here? Talk to me about the Devil. Why is the Devil here? Devil is being clarified by the Magician and the Seven of Cups. I just don't feel like you're being controlled by this devil anymore. I think with the Magician, you realize that you're the master of your own destiny, not confused anymore, but knowing which direction you want to go. Now having options and choices. It's like now knowing which chalice to choose. Yeah, I just don't feel like this devil is a factor anymore. Yeah, like I'm almost tempted to tell you that whatever you stuck 10 swords in, metaphorically speaking, was your devil. And now realizing, you know what? I got the world by the string. I'm done. I'm done. Empress. Why is the Empress here? You finding your value and finding your worth? Why is the Empress here? Talk to me about this Empress. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. The Empress is being clarified by the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And this King of Wands brings me back here. Remember how I said he's either full of pride and ego or confidence and determination? Well, what we're full of today is confidence and determination. I feel like if this is you, you've taken off the mask. You're not lying to yourself anymore. You're not going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with this anymore. You're just done. You're now realizing, I want to go towards my true happiness. What it means to me to have everything. And to have everything doesn't mean to be in a relationship where I have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, or where I have to question my worth. This is you now knowing your worth, taking off the mask and getting real and embracing something new. The Knight of Wands, yes, can be fickle back and forth energy, in and out, but he can also reflect enthusiastically embracing the change, embracing a new opportunity. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Embracing the change of taking off the mask, getting real with what you want, going after what you want. Now, because you found your value and found your worth, you're like, look, you reflected as this Queen of Pentacles, and now you're reflecting as the Empress. It's like, oh no, I don't have to chase. I know my value. I know what I bring to the table. The world. Why is the world here? Talk to me about the world. Why is the world here? Why is the world here? Yeah, walking away. Walking away from the things that no longer serve us. Walking towards my true stability. Here you are, reflecting. It's like reflecting as the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Closing the door. Closing the door on whatever this was. I want to say, this didn't make you feel like an Empress. This made you feel, I hate to say it, but this made you feel less than. If this was a relationship, they didn't see your value or your worth. But the moment you kind of and stuck that final sword in and you were like, I am so done, and made things fair for you, that's when you started to see it. That's when you started to feel it. In your potential final outcome, we have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Yeah. Boundaries. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Why is the 7 of Wands here? Yes. Yeah. Having the strength. The next one, it's the Star. But I have to cover the Star. Yeah. Boundaries. Having the strength to put up boundaries. Having the strength to go after what it is you hope, your wish, what your hopes, your wishes, your desires, your delayed manifestations. You know, if you said, oh, I really want a loving relationship. Well, you had to stick 10 swords, metaphorically speaking, into this one in order to have it. Because now we're reflecting as the Empress. Putting up those healthy boundaries now because you have the courage and the strength to do so. It's like, this is now you fiercely seeing your value and your worth, and maybe where you weren't valued, and getting pissed off about it. And going, why did I allow myself to put up with that crap? But it's also forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to be treated that way. And now we're putting up healthy boundaries, going after what it is we want. 5 of Wands. Why is the 5 of Wands here? 5 of Wands is conflict, either internal or external to you. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Why is this 5 of Wands here? Yeah, I have a feeling. Five of Wands is being clarified by the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is external conflict. I feel like once we put up those healthy boundaries, some people are going to get their noses out of joint because of it. Oh, what do you mean? I can't trample all over your boundaries anymore? What, you're not gonna bend to my will anymore like you did in the past? No. No, I am not. This is you moving on to calmer waters, going towards the things you truly love. Yes. Going towards what it is you really want. I feel like this is you basically just being done, recognizing your value and your worth. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Why is it 10 of Wands here? Yeah. 10 of Wands is being clarified by the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Okay, now, for as bizarre as this sounds, you may be carrying a burden because I feel like whoever you stuck these swords in may try to come back. And I feel it maybe at one point in time, you may have wanted them to come back. Maybe because, and let's be honest, sometimes when we end a relationship, sometimes some of us, we secretly want that other person to come back to see how good we're doing, just so we can like turn around and say, you know what, screw off. And I feel like for some of you, that's kind of this energy here. It's almost like you wanting this person to come back just so you can tell them to bugger off or whatever. But I feel like in another aspect of the energy, this is you dropping the burdens, going towards the love and going towards what it is you truly want, because now you reflect as this Queen of Pentacles, knowing who you are, knowing that you have the stability, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing your worth. Yes. Whatever this was, and I keep hearing overkill, like, It's almost like you had to get pissed off about it in order for things to happen. All right. What does the universe want to say? Yeah, but I feel like there was something, either it was a relationship or a mindset or something that you ended. And it's like, nope, I'm putting things into balance for me, you know. And then it was, why did I wait so long to do this? Well, and it's okay, as long as you did it, right? All right, we have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Wands. And the Eight of Swords is being crossed by the Four of Wands. Possibly being all up in your head about a relationship. But with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like this is you moving forward with the truth and feeling victorious about it. Also, I want to say, here is that mental prison we put ourselves in, possibly about having a happy, joyous new beginning. But this is us moving forward, knowing that we want the new beginning and feeling good about it. It's like this is victory after a long battle of dealing with whatever it was that you needed to stick 10 swords in, metaphorically speaking. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.